What's up everyone? It's Mike from Hookah Enthusiast with another Shisha tobacco review, and tonight I've got Starbuzz Vintage Orange Chocolate. Alright guys, Orange Chocolate by Starbuzz Vintage. Of course this one being the brand new line to Starbuzz, the Vintage, courtesy of the good folks at hookah-shisha.com. As always, a huge thanks to everyone over there. So, little introduction if you haven't heard by now, sure you have, but the Vintage line, more of a dark leaf tobacco. Me being a fan of dark leaves, definitely had to check it out. So, with that, the smell. What I get from this is predominantly chocolate, and I'd have to say it's more of a dark chocolate. The orange is on the background of the aroma. It's more of a sweetened, candied, artificial orange. Not chemically by any means, just more of a candied orange. Very nice. And it does have a little bit of tartness, just like you would expect from a citrus flavor, but just predominantly more of a dark chocolate note with those sweetened orange back notes. So very nice. The cut, a little bit different than standard Starbuzz, this one being more of a finely chopped up cut, black in color, rather juicy, and it does have some stems to it, but because it is so finely chopped up, they're not much of a hassle at all. So, that being said guys, my setup, I'm using my Namur Sunspot, water in the base, Hybrid Dream Hose, Harmony Bowl, Cloud Lotus, and right now I've got 2 titanium flats in there. So, let's see what we have. Very nice clouds, typical of Starbuzz, no complaints. As far as the flavor strength, it is a rather bold flavor. It's not overbearing, it's definitely not weak, a little above average. I'll give it about an 8 out of 10 on the flavor strength. As far as the flavor, now this is where the flavor gets interesting. It's reverse of what I get from the smell. On the inhale I'm not getting much of anything. If I am getting something, it's more of the dark chocolate. But on the exhale is where everything comes out to play. First you get that sweetened, little bit tart, candy-like orange just bursting out on the exhale. And the dark chocolate is more on the background. And it does have a little bit of a bite to it, like you would find in a dark chocolate. And mixed in with that dark tobacco notes, it just gives it that nice little bite that you would find in a dark chocolate. So it's very good. Now, while the chocolate is on the background of the exhale, you get more of the orange flavor, but right after you get that exhale out, that chocolate reappears and it's left on your lips. You have that nice dark chocolate aftertaste, and it's very good. In a sense, it reminds me more of those dark chocolate orange rectangular candies. If you ever seen those, have had those, pretty much what this is. So, the heat management, I found it's a little bit finicky in comparison to the other vintage flavors. And the reason I think that is because I've often found with chocolate flavors that chocolate itself can be finicky. So what I tend to do is start it off with 3 flats, stone hinge with no lid. Once the bowl's going, drop a coal, put the lid on, and adjust the vents accordingly. And then when I go into the second round, I pretty much repeat the same process. So, the longevity. Right now I'm about halfway through my second round. I tend to go 2 rounds for a session and then call it quits. With this flavor I haven't had any problems. Like I said, the flavor is pretty bold, so it doesn't have any problems standing the test of time for 2 rounds. So no complaints. So overall, if you like orange, you like chocolate, I definitely recommend this one. It's very unique. I find it very interesting, just the way that it's reversed. The flavor, the session, the smoke itself is reversed from the aroma. So that in and of itself is very unique to me. So definitely recommend trying it out. So that being said, guys, you can find it at hookah-shisha.com. I'll leave a direct link in the description below. Don't forget my code for 15% off your entire order. Everyone out there, thanks for watching. If you can, please comment, like, and subscribe. And until next time, smoke on.